the Sonoran Desert today. We come across this place. It's called Bates Well Ranch. Pretty cool piece of history here. We'll see what the sign has to say. It might fill us in on a little more of the history. It says here the ranching years for decades of controversy. It says Henry Gray, he was the last private owner of Bates Well, the last of the ranchers in the monument. Usually ranching is prohibited in the lands of lands administered by the National Park Service. But this was an exception. The Gray family had ranched throughout the monument area for 17 years before Oregon Pipe Cactus National Monument was established in 1937. And you can read through this a little bit more yourself if you want. That they were allowed to continue partly because this country was their home and ranching their livelihood, even though their ranching operation conflicted with NPS policies and caused many problems such as erosion and vegetation trampling. Henry survived the rest of his ranching family and was still running cattle on the monument land until he died in 1976. This ended the long-standing and unsolved conflict of the objectives, the Gray family goal to continue ranching on the land they considered home versus NPS objective and conservation and protection of the natural resources. Today, the cows are gone, and Henry's house here in front of you is empty, and the land is beginning a slow recovery to its natural balance. So, there you go, a little bit of the history. We'll take a look inside of here. See what's in here. Wow, it's actually pretty clean for a house out in the middle of nowhere. Old stove. Cabinets and sink. They must have had running water. A little table there with a can. Closet back there. And a big living area back here. You can see the ceiling is, whatever they had covered it is gone by now. The old place is in pretty good shape. There's the back door. Pretty cool, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Just look at the outside of the place. Get back here a little ways. There we go. We'll kind of do a walk around the old place. It's a beautiful setting. There you go. That's a complete walk around of it. Right there. That's the back door. Little mountains in the background are just beautiful. Amazing views. Old windmill. Could you imagine what it was like to live out here? It'd been pretty crazy cool. It's amazing how people did make it out in the middle of the desert like this. Looks like they did have a well here. Well, hence the name Bates Well, huh? Well, there we are. There's what's left of the old mill, or the windmill, sorry. Wellhead still intact. There's probably plenty of water down there, huh? Old bucket sitting over here with a hole in the bottom of it. Looks like it was repurposed for something. All right. So there's more stuff on down here to look at. There's my wife. She's taking some video too out here. Let's see what's back here. Looks like this might have been an old water tank. Probably where they pump their water to, I'm guessing. Old box here. That's not even a box. That's a block that they had something mounted on it, looks like. Maybe a pump or something. This almost feels like walking into a movie set, but it's not. Looks like they're doing some repairs on this building, trying to get it back standing stable. I don't know if it's been a little workshop or what that would have been. This looks like a living quarters here. Small cabin. Let's kind of a look around inside of there. Looks like they had a well back there. Looks like there was once a road back through here on the back side of the place. It's now overgrown looking. I'm gonna come over here and look at this windmill. It's an interesting, cool looking windmill. This is really cool, isn't it? There's the windmill in all of her glory. It does. It does. Looks like we walked into a movie set or something, you know? So very cool. The elevated tank is just really neat looking. And I guess this would have been watering tanks for the cattle here. So very cool. Yeah, just more corrals back here. It looks like we got one more cabin back over here, or a workshop, a little barn or something. It looks like they've recreated this building here. Got the original tin and stuff on it. And there's a look on the inside of it. You can see the roof wood they reused and the tin. Pretty neat. I love it when the BLM and Park Services do this kind of work. To me, it's really putting the money that we pay them for their services to good use. Because we want our future kids to know what life was back then, like we got to know, you know. And some of our generations definitely lived like this. That is a cool picture, right there. Even with you in it, beautiful woman. Let's see. That is beautiful. Getting the whole windmill and everything there. Um, just an awesome little place to stop along the drive. And believe it or not, we're just barely still in Oregon Pipe Cactus Monument. But that's the end of this, it looks like. They've done a really good job preserving this and keeping it together. That'll end this episode of this part. Hope you liked the video, and like and share if you did.